Were they talking about reopening Alcatraz? If they reopen it, it would cost taxpayers millions of dollars. So, if they open this, it's gonna come out of our pocket, bro. That's a trip. Trump really wants to open this shit up. Let's see what they talking about.
Tonight, President Trump says that he wants to reopen Alcatraz to house America's most
Yo, Trump's smoking on rocks.
Now, the pushback on his plan, of course, has been swift, including from Governor Newsom and Representative Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, some people are into it. Crown 4's Rob Nesbitt spoke with an Alcatraz historian about the whole idea, what a plan like this.
Bro, imagine they really reopen this. Like, imagine going to prison, bro, and you're on an island. Like, bro, this shit was open, like, decades ago. Like, you think people will still be trying to escape from the prison if they reopened it? You know what I'm saying? Damn.
This might cost, the feasibility of it, and Rob joins us live from San Francisco with details. Rob, it can't be cheap.
It's not cheap. Grant and Vicky Alcatraz closed in 1963
Why would Trump want to do
because of
that?
structural problems and how expensive it was to operate. That's why so many people are surprised that President Trump wants to reopen the prison on the Rock. Alcatraz is one of the most...
Hey, y'all think Trump is smoking rocks for wanting to do this? Man, he's tripping. I don't know. You think he's going to do it? You think it's really going to happen? And you think people are going to be trying to swim to escape?
Popular historical sites in the Bay Area, attracting 1.6 million visitors a year, according to the National Park Service. President Trump...
Just by him doing this, hella people, like, this is going to, like, bring up the tourist rate. Like, people are going to want to go and visit it before they actually reopen it. Like, people are going to start going to visit Alcatraz more just because of this. I feel like, I don't know.
Trump has different plans for the island, directing the Bureau of Prisons to rebuild and reopen Alcatraz to house prisoners again.
It's long been a symbol, Alcatraz, of whatever it is. I mean, you know, it's a sad symbol, but it's a symbol of law and order. And, you know, it's got quite a history, frankly.
Alcatraz was built in the 1930s, and the last prisoner left the island
Damn.
in 1963. Cost of maintenance was a big reason for the closure.
It would be daunting. It would be astronomically expensive.
John Martini is an Alcatraz historian who worked on the island as a park ranger in the 70s and has since written 4 books on the prison's history. He says a repair estimate came to $5 million the year before Alcatraz.
Bro, $5 million, Trump has that sitting in his pocket right now. Like, if Trump really wanted to open it, that fool needs to come out of pocket for that. You know he has the money. Why is he going to make taxpayers pay it? That fool has the bread. He tripping. But that would be interesting. Imagine you go into prison and you're like, you're going to Alcatraz. Like, I don't know. I feel a prisoner, they'd probably be happy. Like, I put me on the island, shit. You know what I mean? I'm in San Francisco chilling. I got a view. You get to smell the fresh breeze of the ocean. I'm not saying that going to prison is a good thing, but you get what I'm trying to say, though?
Is closed, equaling about $52 million today.
You'd have to add running water, sanitation, heating, electrical. It's all gone. There's some electricity, but not enough to do the island.
A ruin that
Bro, they didn't have none of that.
revenue.
Imagine how, like, when you go to prison there back in the day, like, it was probably hella cold in the winter and then hella hot in the summer. There was probably no, like, air conditioning. But then again, San Francisco and the Bay, it's like a cold city, you know? It's always cool out there. And I don't really have too hot of the days out there. It's always nice weather. But damn, bro, this is crazy.
A year for the National Park Service, Governor Gavin Newsom, Representative Nancy Pelosi, and State Senator Scott Wiener all say
Scott
the
Wiener?
island will stay a historical landmark.
Ridiculous, absurd idea. It would be so difficult and incredibly expensive to do this. It's like setting taxpayer money on fire.
When it comes to the opinions of tourists visiting Alcatraz, the president's proposal was met with both support and criticism.
And I think being as secure as Alcatraz, I think it's a fabulous idea.
He's had some bizarre ideas, and this is just another bizarre idea from President Trump.
Experts on the prison are skeptical that the plan to reopen will ever break ground.
To take Alcatraz back and turn it into an operational penitentiary, using the building that's there now, would make as much sense as taking Fort Sumter, putting it back together, and rearming it with muzzle-loading cannon.
To give you an idea for size, Alcatraz sits on 22 acres and held just over 300 men at its fullest. San Quentin, that sits on 432 acres, and the prison's capacity is more than 3,000 inmates. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Rob Nesbitt.
Bro, you know the people that hate Trump are probably like, man, this dude is tripping. He's smoking rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for it to only like prison so many people, like it's almost pointless to spend that much money, and it don't even hold that many people there. You know what I mean? It just sounds like he's just getting old and he's like tripping. Like, what are you thinking? You know what I mean? But at the same time, it just like is interesting. I don't got nothing against Trump because I'm not into like politics or anything like that, so it don't even matter to me. But it's a trip.